Psalm 55. Give ear to my prayer, O God, and hide not yourself from my plea for mercy. Attend to me and answer me. I am restless in my complaint, and I moan, because of the noise of the enemy, because of the oppression of the wicked. For they drop trouble upon me, and in anger they bear a grudge against me. My heart is in anguish within me. The terrors of death have fallen upon me. Fear and trembling come upon me, and horror overwhelms me. And I say, "Oh, that I had wings like a dove! I would fly away and be at rest. Yes, I would wander far away. I would lodge in the wilderness. I would hurry to find a shelter from the raging wind and the tempest. Destroy, O Lord, divide their tongues, for I see violence and strife in the city. Day and night they go around it on its walls, and iniquity and trouble are within it. Ruin is in its midst. Oppression and fraud do not depart from its marketplace. For it could not be an enemy who taunts me, then I could bear it. It is not an adversary who deals insolently with me, then I could hide from him. But it is you, a man, my equal, my companion, my familiar friend. We used to take sweet counsel together. Within God's house we walked in the throng. Let death steal over them. Let them go down to Sheol alive. For evil is in their dwelling place and in their heart. But I call to God, and the Lord will save me. Evening and morning and at noon I utter my complaint and moan, and he hears my voice. He redeems my soul in safety from the battle that I wage, for many are arrayed against me. God will give ear and humble them, he who is enthroned from of old, because they do not change and do not fear God. My companion stretched out his hand against his friends. He violated his covenant. His speech was smooth as butter, yet war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords. Cast your burden on the Lord, and he will sustain you. He will never permit the righteous to be moved. But you, O God, will cast them down into the pit of destruction. Men of blood and treachery shall not live out half their days, but I will trust in you. Psalm 56. Be merciful to me, my God, for my enemies are in hot pursuit. All day long they press their attack. My adversaries pursue me all day long. In their pride, many are attacking me. When I am afraid, I put my trust in you. In God, whose word I praise. In God I trust and am not afraid. What can mere mortals do to me? All day long they twist my words. All their schemes are for my ruin. They conspire, they lurk, they watch my steps, hoping to take my life. Because of their wickedness, do not let them escape. In your anger, God, bring the nations down. Record my misery, list my tears on your scroll. Are they not in your record? Then my enemies will turn back when I call for help. By this I will know that God is for me. In God, whose word I praise. In the Lord, whose word I praise. In God I trust and am not afraid. What can man do to me? I am under vows to you, my God. I will present my thank offerings to you, for you have delivered me from death and my feet from stumbling, that I may walk before God in the light of life. Psalm 57. Have mercy on me, for in you I take refuge. I will take refuge in the shadow of your wings until the disaster is past. I cry out to God Most High, to God who vindicates me. He sends from heaven and saves me, rebuking those who hotly pursue me. God sends forth his love and his faithfulness. I am in the midst of lions. I am forced to dwell among ravenous beasts, men whose teeth are spears and arrows, whose tongues are sharp swords. Be exalted, O God, above the heavens. Let your glory be over all the earth. They spread a net for my feet. I was bowed down in distress. They dug a pit in my path, but they have fallen into it themselves. My heart, O God, is steadfast. My heart is steadfast. I will sing and make music. Awake, my soul. Awake, harp and lyre. I will awaken the dawn. I will praise you, Lord, among the nations. I will sing of you among the peoples. For great is your love, reaching to the heavens. Your faithfulness reaches to the skies. Be exalted, O God, above the heavens. Let your glory be over all the earth. Psalm 58. Do you indeed speak righteousness, you gods? Do you judge fairly, you sons of mankind? No, in heart you practice injustice. On earth you clear a way for the violence of your hands. The wicked have turned away from the womb. These who speak lies go astray from birth. They have venom like the venom of a serpent, like a deaf cobra that stops up its ear, so that it does not hear the voice of charmers or a skillful caster of spells. God, shatter their teeth in their mouth. Break out the fangs of the young lions, Lord. May they flow away like water that runs off. When he aims his arrows, may they be as headless shafts. May they be like a snail which goes along in slime, like the miscarriage of a woman that never sees the sun. Before your pots can feel the fire of thorns, he will sweep them away with a whirlwind, the green and the burning alike. The righteous will rejoice when he sees vengeance. He will wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. And people will say, there certainly is a reward for the righteous. There certainly is a God who judges on the earth. Psalm 59. Rescue me from my enemies, my God. Set me securely on high, away from those who rise up against me. Rescue me from those who practice injustice, and save me from men of bloodshed. For behold, they have set an ambush for my life. Fierce men attack me, not for my wrongdoing, nor for my sin, Lord. For no guilt of mine, they run and take their stand against me. Stir yourself to help me, and see. You, Lord, God of armies, the God of Israel, awake to punish all the nations. Do not be gracious to any who deal treacherously in wrongdoing. They return at evening, they howl like a dog, and prowl around the city. Behold, they gush forth with their mouths, swords are in their lips, for they say, who hears? But you, Lord, laugh at them. You scoff at all the nations. Because of his strength, I will watch for you, for God is my refuge. My God in his faithfulness will meet me. God will let me look triumphantly upon my enemies. Do not kill them, or my people will forget. Scatter them by your power, and bring them down, Lord our shield. On account of the sin of their mouths and the words of their lips, may they even be caught in their pride, and on account of curses and lies which they tell. Destroy them in wrath, destroy them, so that they will no longer exist, so that people may know that God rules in Jacob to the ends of the earth. They return at evening, and they howl like a dog. They prowl around the city. They wander about for food, and murmur if they are not satisfied. But as for me, I will sing of your strength. Yes, I will joyfully sing of your faithfulness in the morning. For you have been my refuge, and a place of refuge on the days of my distress. My strength, I will sing praises to you, for God is my refuge, the God who shows me favor. Psalm 60. God, you have rejected us, you have broken us, you have been angry. Restore us. You have made the land quake, you have split it open. Heal its cracks, for it sways. You have made your people experience hardship. You have given us wine to drink that makes us stagger. You have given a banner to those who fear you, that it may be displayed because of the truth, that your beloved may be rescued. Save us with your right hand and answer us. God has spoken in his holiness. I will triumph. I will divide up Shechem and measure out the valley of Succoth. Gilead is mine, and Manasseh is mine. Ephraim also is the helmet of my head. Judah is my scepter. Moab is my washbowl. I will throw my sandal over Edom. Shout loud, Philistia, because of me. Who will bring me into the besieged city? Who will lead me to Edom? Have you yourself not rejected us, God? And will you not go out with our armies, God? Oh, give us help against the enemy, for rescue by man is worthless. Through God we will do valiantly, and it is He who will trample down our enemies. Psalm 61. Hear my cry, God. Give your attention to my prayer. From the end of the earth I call to you, and my heart is faint. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I, for you have been a refuge for me, a tower of strength against the enemy. Let me dwell in your tent forever. Let me take refuge in the shelter of your wings. For you have heard my vows, God. You have given me the inheritance of those who fear your name. You will prolong the king's life. His years will be like generations. He will sit enthroned before God forever. Appoint faithfulness and truth, that they may watch over him. So I will sing praise to your name forever, that I may pay my vows day by day. Psalm 62. I wait quietly before God, for my victory comes from him. He alone is my rock and my salvation, my fortress where I will never be shaken. So many enemies against one man, all of them trying to kill me. To them, I'm just a broken down wall or a tottering fence. They plan to topple me from my high position. They delight in telling lies about me. They praise me to my face, but curse me in their hearts. Let all that I am wait quietly before God, for my hope is in him. For my hope is in him. He alone is my rock and my salvation, my fortress where I will not be shaken. My victory and honor come from God alone. He is my refuge, a rock where no enemy can reach me. O my people, trust in him at all times. Pour out your heart to him, for God is our refuge. Common people are as worthless as a puff of wind, and the powerful are not what they appear to be. If you weigh them on scales, together they are lighter than a breath of air. Don't make your living by extortion or put your hope in stealing. And if your wealth increases, don't make it the center of your life. God has spoken plainly, and I have heard it many times. Power, O God, belongs to you. Unfailing love, O Lord, is yours. Surely you repay all people according to what they have done.